Hi everybody, welcome back to FTB Infinity Evolve with me, Sid, on the FTB server. And do you like my new pick? Yeah, we've had a little delivery from old Sparkplug. He brought over a whole load of Twilight Forest stuff, including a mini gas spawner, a skeleton druid spawner, a quest ram in a thingy, forest tower golem, oh, golden suit, that's the word. Red scale broodling spawner, I don't even know what that is. And then a whole load of other stuff for Twilight World, including the giant, some of the giant blocks, Uberous soil, no idea. Giant stalk, something to do with a giant, I'm guessing. Yeah, absolute metric crap ton of stuff, which is going to go a long way to turning this into what will hopefully be the premier Twilight Forest based amusement park on the server. Admittedly, it is the only one, but yeah, that is beside the point. But today I did say we were going to take a step back from here, so we're going to head home to home. But thanks, Neil. That will come in really useful. I'm going to have a little bit of break from pure cosmetic building, and I want to get over here. I want to build some more tanks. I would like to build some more of this kind of tank. Now, this is steel tank wall, obviously, as we can tell. It is pretty full of oil, as is this one. But I would like to make 2 more tanks, I think 2. Let's have a look. How big did we make this structure? This was a 5x5. Did I have any? I've got nothing on me whatsoever. I should, let me go and just get rid of that. TW. We'll go and leave this lot over in one of these chests, like so. Keep that. Keep those. Get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. Oh, God. I forgot about those buggers, didn't I? Yeah, get rid of that. Right, and let's go back home. So, one of the things I did some time ago, as I'm sure you remember, is I didn't get dirt or anything. Oh well, we'll sort it. We'll sort it. That's becoming a fairly standard statement for me, isn't it? We remember, if you recall, a while ago we did this, and it has proved better and more efficient than my wildest dreams. And I am anxious that I would like to be able to draw a line, not necessarily draw a line and say this is done, we're never coming back here again, but I would like to kind of fill up some of the empty spaces, and here is a big empty space. And of course, this is a oil platform, it's a platform, so you know the idea is that you have things making fuel and making diesel and making, you know, bitumen and fractionally distilling the oil and getting all the different oil stuff out. And obviously we've got fuel in here. What we also did some time ago is I put this in here, and this is our experience tank, as you know. It runs pretty much all the way down the back here. And if I'm brutally honest with myself, looks completely out of place. You know, it was just a kind of an afterthought putting it there. So what I thought was it would be nice to actually put it into some proper tanking over here. Now, maybe, how big? Let me go and get some, let's go and grab some dirt. I know I could do this remotely, but you know, when you're near your ME system, or AE system, or whatever you want to call it, yeah, it's always constant, isn't it? What is it, an ME? AE? It's applied energistics, isn't it? An applied energistics system. So if we come across here and go there, and we're to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 by 6, that will be too big. So I think we're kind of we are kind of looking at a 3, 4, a setup somewhat like this, maybe with a 2 gap, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and oops, get there eventually. There's a little bit of block lag actually. Don't know what's causing that. But that would give us 2 fairly large tanks and then a little bit of space to spare. As I say, about the same size as this, so that's good. So what I think we need to do is, first things first, we need to bring the essence. If we do this underneath here, can we? Yeah, we could probably take this out and actually make the machine to do this over. It'd be interesting because we're bringing the essence berries over here to make a machine to turn the essence berries into liquid experience, which is obviously there. Which, yeah, I suppose that's exactly what we will be doing, isn't it? So we're going to need some ducting of some description. What kind of ducting shall we use? I don't really want any. I think we will probably just go with some thermal expansion ducting. For one, with the 1.7, with 1.10 being out, it may be the last chance we get to use thermal expansion because well, at the moment there are no plans to replace it. Hardened fluid duct. I mean, item duct will be fine, I think. You transfer items. You don't think we need you to go particularly fast. Let me just have a look. What's the recipe? Got me out. What's the recipe? Recipe. Tin and fused quartz, hardened aluminium, hardened glass. It doesn't even need to be transparent though, does it? Oh, hang on, let's turn that back on. That would make life easier. Duct. Item duct, item duct, item duct. Super laminar fluid. Oh yeah, that's not what we want. Dense item duct, vacuum item duct, opaque item duct. That'll do the trick. So let me get you back in there. Let's go for item duct. We shall make is there any mileage in making vacuum? What does vacuum do? That I know you've got vacuum impulse. It doesn't need to be fast though. This is just a system which is going to tick along quite happily, and I've got more of this than I know what to do with. So let's do that for now, and then I need a servo, I think. Servo, reinforced servo, extracts items and fluids, blah blah blah. You'll do. You'll do. I'm not that fussy. And what we're going to do is we are going to get this, bring this up here somehow. I'm not sure how. We'll get it. We will we'll run it out and around and out that way, and run it into, keep it in the actual, keep it in the spirit of the old thing. Okay, so let me start off. Do I want to do it out the side? That would make more sense, I suspect. And then we can just come up and out. Oh, how am I going to get you out there? You see, this is where possibly, let's tell you what, we'll come out here, I suppose. Why not? I'm going to cover it all in anyway, so ugly as hell. I mean, if there is such a thing as dire wire, that is it. But you know what? If it works, don't knock it. Right, so we're going to take this out here and We'll bring it across. Maybe we'll come out all the way over here for starters, past the end here, and then we'll bring it over and in and along and stuff. So this is going to come all the way over here, and then we're going to dock it in and come in to this one here. And again, there's no particular reason why here, just this is where we're doing. So I'm going to pop this in, be back in a minute. All right, got that in. I've taken these tanks out, and I'm just popping this lot back in. Oh, I need one of those as well, don't I? And I know, again, I know I've got a remote, but I'm at the base. It kind of seems semi-pointless running backwards and forwards when you don't have to. Factory blocks. Give me some of those. Give me all of them. I will need more anyway, but right now I want them to be that, because that needs to be replaced. Yep, so that is the experience tank out. That is our, hey, that is our, no, stop it. Our jaded ladder. That is our ladder with our bop of the hammer, and 1 2 3 perfect. We got everything. I wasn't sure whether some of these had fallen in the sea or not. And we've got this is all the way across here, and we are going to, as I just take that back out again and come in here a second. Now this floor is not what's going on. This is just a floor. There's nothing special about this floor. It's just a little bit to stop me accidentally losing a whole load of stuff. Okay, let me get rid of you. I need some oh, hang on, what do I need? I need some of I'm sure I've got some structural, and I need to chisel up this into that, and then those become, let me just get half a dozen of those for now. I need to just check. So they're covers. I can never remember what the, these fascias or covers, or and so that's your forged microblock version. I want those. I'll put that. Wow, I had a load. And that means we can head back underneath here and just tidy this bit up. But before we do that, actually, let me, because I want this to be running in the background. Every little bit of experience we can store is a bit of experience we don't have to move later. Give me a jabber barrel. That will do as my initial storage. And we shall pop a jabber barrel in there, and then we shall move the essence berries across the network from there to there. And there's no end of little tricks we could have used here. I mean, we could have quite easily used, for example, tesseracts, and that would have worked fine. A little bit overkill, but it would have worked fine. Similar, we could have used Ender IO cable. We could have used all sorts of things to transport these over, but I'm using these. Bonk, you are on. You're a reinforced server, and you are ignored, and that is going down pretty fast, actually. That's reasonable, and obviously that could be doing its thing over there as well. Excellent. So far a plan with no flaws. Actually, it's got many flaws, but I just want to hide all of this cabling now. So that's, oh damn it, well, it doesn't matter. I've only wasted a spot. So I'll get this done, and once we've done that, we can actually start on the system to convert the experience berries into experience that we can put into a tank. And we can also make the tanks, which I'm probably going to go with don't know whether to go with. I may go with steel. It's possibly a bit excessive, but you know what? This kind of modern Minecraft, this level of kitchen sink is it's all about the automation and the hoarding and the generation of ludicrous levels of resource, to the point where, you know, you need cobble. Yes, all right, we've got 76 billion cobble stored in our system. We'll never need cobble. That kind of level of resource building, and it's, you know, it's great. I think back to some of the builds I've done on Skyblock and like the original Agrarian Skies, and just this huge amount of resource we were generating for no better reason than there was some moral grounds for. That's that one. Come here, take that. There was something morally wrong with binning cobble. You know, you're generating cobble, but you can't throw it away because it's cobble and you're on Skyblock. And yeah, I love that. I love that style of game. It is it's one of my favorite styles of game. It's why I like Skyblock, and there's just generating resources out of nothing. So obviously one of the things we're going to want to do with this is generate absolutely obscene amounts of experience and tank it, so we can use it for stuff. There is no actual stuff we've got planned to use it for. It's just, oh crappy hell, it's it's just stuff. I cannot place these, and I really can't be bothered to break the damn cable just to get that back. It seems pointless. But yeah, so this system will generate obscene amounts of experience. Not necessarily fast, but steadily over time. And because we're on a server, we can chunk load. Which, one of the reasons I'm doing this now is once we move to single player, once we've got the Nomad pack complete, how much do I think I need there? 3 maybe 3. Once we've got the Nomad pack complete, we'll be moving to non-server based, and I'll not be able to use the chunk loader for features. So I will, for example, probably want to quarry out another hollow hill before then, just to make sure our resource level is suitably obscene. Okay, so that's good. We've got lots of this trunking going on over here. That is, let's have a look. This is now full. That's excellent. And there's a space in the system over there for another one. Right, the next thing we're going to need to do is think about tanks. And I think, I mean, this size of steel tank holds 230,000 millibuckets. Obviously, if we did it in iron tank, it's not as effective. I think that's probably the thing. Let's go and see what we've got in the system pre-made, and then see what we need to make and get that done. Tank. Steel tank valve, red. Yeah, that'll do. We can use those. Okay, so steel tank wall. Come on, tell me how I make the actual. I need that. So I can make 8. But I need to make more of those. And to make those I need that. That goes in a rolling machine. So, right. Let me just plan out how I'm actually going to build this. Get a bit of dirt going. Again, we can put that away for now, because I think we're done with you for the time being. And I will be right back. Okay, I've got some ideas. So this is going to be this dirt is going to be the structure that just surrounds this. I've moved this over one, so we've got a middle block here, and we can take you out. And this is where the pipe's going to come up from underneath and feed into the top of the tank, where all the lovely green liquid essence is going to pipe down. So we need 64 of these steel tank walls. Which means, of course, that we need 64 steel tank walls, which means we need 8, 16, so that's 4, so that's 8. 8 will make us 16, 16 will make us 32, so I need 32 steel ingots in a rolling machine. I'm going to need more, because we need to make the glass and everything, but for the time being, let's deal with what we know. Steel ingots. Sorry, let's put 64 in. I've got plenty. Where did I put that rolling machine? It's up here somewhere, I think. Hello. Right. Rolling machine. You do your thing. And we'll just sit and watch it. No, not really. I'll be back in a mo. Okay, it's done half, which is exactly what we needed to make the tank structure, or at least the tank skeleton. So we shall pop you here. Go 1, 2. Let me just double check. It was 6, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Like so. So again, you can see what we're aiming for is to just get some massive structures, some real industrial looking shapes on the rig. And then we'll pop one of those in the top. And I know it's red, I really don't care. That is, especially considering it's a glowing green gunk. I mean, red kind of says caution. Glowing green gunk. And I'm gonna need not quite 64 less 16, 48 of the glass. So that's easy. So if we go and look at the tank now, and we say we want the steel wall, we're going to be looking at 48. So basically almost the same, but less 2 lots. We need some glass panels. Let's head over here and get the rest of this steel stuff. Oh, we need to click the last one, don't we? I don't know why it does that. I mean, I suppose it's because you might have a different pattern you're going in there. That's the only thing I can think of, and you don't want it to start until you're ready if you're just doing a one-off. But yeah, it's still a bit of an odd one, has to be said. Okay, steel tank. So that was it like that with glass? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's, and it was 8, 16, 24, 48. Bang. And the job was done. So these should be pretty damn huge, 200,000 buckets plus, if my calculations were correct. And I'll get this lit up. I'll probably sleep actually in a moment just to light this up a little bit better. Bang. Yeah, 2,304 buckets in each tank. That is going to take a bit of filling. But that's fine. I'm up for a challenge, and I think it will look good once it's done. And there. Right. First things first. You're going to drain. Why? Oh. Intriguing. So how did you even get any of that in you? You haven't. I don't think. I think it's lying. Oh, it's got 4 buckets worth. Right. Let me go and grab some fluid duct. And I'm going to need some more servos, aren't I? Fluid duct. Hardened, temperate. Hardened is probably the better of the two. Servo. We can probably make that. Yep, that'll do the trick. And which one was I doing? This one here. Okay, so we'll stick you here. Oops. You there. We'll stick you there. It's not going down, which is fine. And we'll do that. And we shall do that, and that can start draining in. How cool is that? I love this stuff. Where do the rest of those? Oh, I don't know. Just bat this lot on and drain it into a tank. I mean, that is. You're going to show me what we got there? Well, it's going in. Right, let me just figure out what's happened, because something's not right here. I'm missing things. There's definite weird ass lag happening, which is not good, because I can't see. We're definitely missing something, or am I? Is that right? Maybe it's right. Anyway, let me drain these, and we shall get on to the next phase, which will be coming up with a way to automatically get the stuff across in here. So back in a moment. All right, well, that's in there. Now the one thing we need underneath here is that. I'm going to need that under both of these, and that is there for the simple reason so I can go, I want some experience, and yeah, oh, it's going faster and faster than we can see. 282 lots of buckets, that's what we're looking for. Right, so the next thing I need to get going is I need to get rid of these tanks for starters. Tanks for the memories. Pardon, I'm sorry. I really shouldn't have done that joke. It was bad. Yeah, let me go in here. We'll pop you and you and you, and they can stay in there actually for now. And I need to get autonomous activators. Can we, is there another way of making those? I'm sure there is. There, bang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that should be enough. Autonomous, there you go. Autonomous activators, pistons. 1, 2, and a 3. 3. Chests. I must have chests. Make me 3 of those. 1, 2, and did I get 3? Oh, they're cheap enough that I'll make a spare one. And then 1 and 2 and 3. Excellent. Then I want to get a vacuum hopper. Hopper of vacuum. So we're going to need you. We are going to need you, and we are going to make the hopper of vacuum. Excuse me. It's I don't know whether you may have seen it. It was an advert that was playing on YouTube a while ago, and it was Dear Kitten, and it was the grown-up cat talking to the young kitten. Who I need some blocks as well. Who had moved in, and it was like, dear kitten, I will forever be your enemy, but I think it is my duty to teach you these facts about the household. Or so it goes on a lot, and it says periodically a monster comes out of the closet known only as vacuum. And I just thought it was brilliant. It was Everything about the advert was actually a really good one. It's one of the few adverts that I've watched from start to finish without feeling forced. You know, sometimes you get an advert and you either, and it's funny. I mean, people talk about spam, unsolicited email, and sometimes, on a very rare occasion, that unsolicited email is actually useful. I know, heresy, but I know I haven't got over here, and that's any bloody power. What would have made more sense, and I've just thought this through here. What would have made a lot more sense would have been piping the liquid over, and doing this at the other side, where in fact we have got power. Alright, there comes a time in everybody's life where you have to make a decision. Do you admit that you made a cock up, tear everything out, and pipe over? You know what, I think I do. I genuinely think that at this point the obvious thing to do is to admit I've made a mistake. I can make the hardened fluid up, that's not a problem, and we can pipe the liquid XP directly over to the other side. I think we got to. So we want you, followed by you, followed by you. I could have done 4. There's no reason why I didn't do 4, but yeah, and I would like you all off for the time being, even though you've not got power. Okay, so what we're going to do is this. I need some, have I got, not on me, so have I got in the system? Yep, hardened flux duct. Give me a stack. And we'll jump over. Where is it? Where's my hardened flux duct? Diamond, no. I can't see. Oh, bum. Where are you? Why have you not turned up? Why is that even there? There's something wrong with our system here. Okay, I'll go and grab it. It's not a problem. Hey, it's not a problem. We can solve this. But right now, I just want to get this built. I'll figure that one out later. It is probably, just give me that. It's probably somewhere in transit over. Where would it be? It's underneath, isn't it? Actually, you got power. All right, let me do a little bit of work, and I will be right back with you. All right. Well, we're getting there steady. It's, yeah, I should have thought this through. So we've got this in. The power's brought in here. We've got ducting coming into here, which is just normal item duct, and so far this has got some of the stuff, and this has got none so far. However, what we can do, of course, is we can, oh, how do I want to play this? If I chop you out and place that like so and lock it, then the world should be good and happy, and we should start seeing these essence berries coming up into here, and hopefully all right, where have they gone? They're getting here. It's just very, very slow, and I don't know why. There's no reason why it should be, well, apart from the crappy pipe. Alright, what's going on here then? Why is that not playing? That's full. Those two, I think I know why. No? Surely you can work out where that needs to go. I mean, you've worked it out for that one. That's on blue. Aha. That one's on blue. And that one's on blue. Give it a second for stuff to start appearing. Come on. Here we go. Better. Just takes a while, and then this one should also pick up in a moment. Anything? How are you doing? Not quite there. I think it may be night time, so let me quickly sleep the night off. Get rid of this full and full. Excellent. Excellent. We're cooking with gas. Okay. And this is down. Right. So now I need to do some fluid duct. I need to basically wrench this lot out. That's a shame. But yeah, if you're doing it, you know what? I think it's far too easy to be afraid to go, oh, I made a mistake. Let me fix that. And that is what we are going to do now. I'm going to get my magnet on. And oh yeah, I can see there we got the ducting above. But it doesn't matter. Anyway, as I say, mistakes happen. Learn from them and probably repeat them again. But I'm going to change this out for some fluid duct and we shall be sweet. So let me get this done, make the fluid duct, put the fluid duct in, take it round to where I want it. Now I don't need to go in here now, I can actually come straight underneath and wrap around and go to where I originally intended. Well, we can go round, I'll show you. Well, is there any point in showing you? You know where I'm going. I'm going to go between these two things here and I'm going to drop that out, and we're going to drop down, and this is where we're going to be coming to. So yeah, I'll get the duct in and we shall be off again. Okay, I've just recorded a section and it didn't record. I realised that we're running very late. I'm for 38 minutes before I get to this segment. So I've added the vacuum hopper in here, and that's going in. These are now on and they're just doing their thing. I may need a faster pipe. I'm not too worried. This is piping liquid XP over. I had to reroute the pipe because the pipe kept on interacting with the oil Ender IO pipes over here. So this has been rerouted over here, and I'm just filling it in now. I was thinking possibly about leaving this pipe and its nice glowy fluid exposed in some way, but I've decided against it. I think we're going to keep the look and feel here. So this is coming across, it's working its way all the way across here towards the tanks. We'll just work our way across here into the tanks, and they will quite happily fill with the liquid XP, which is fine, exactly fine and wonderful and gorgeous, and you know, we'll have more experience than we'll ever be able to use in a million, gazillion, trillion, billion years. And as you can see, these are filling up quite happily. They're doing the thing. So next episode we're going to finish this off. I think this pipe will be glass. I'm going to leave this exposed, but I think the underside will be hidden. We'll tidy that up and then back to Twilight World to continue building over there, I think. But yeah, I think that those tanks, once they're in place, we'll just give that let me go back, we'll just give this area over the rig a feel that's finished. More to do. We need to do the diesel generators. I keep saying that we must do it. I think it's just because of all the steel work that I'm kind of putting that one off. That and the fact that these drain and lose power. I'm really reluctant to use those, but I don't want to use. I suppose I can use ordinary ducting and come up with some way of trying to make it look a little bit more industrial, but yeah, what is that? I don't know whether the lighting glitch. No, of course there's never been updated, so of course the lighting glitch isn't fixed. But yeah, I think these will finish that off, and there's a few other things we obviously need to do. That I need a third, probably a fourth floor on that, and then some stuff. We've got some decorative works to do, filling these areas in. We've got to staff the rig. That's something that's got to happen. But yeah, back to Twilight World next time, and until next time, apologies for the slight overrun on this one, and but as I say, sometimes you just need to have the conviction to go, nope, I'm ripping that out, I'm going to start over and do it differently, because I didn't make a good choice picking that, and I've run out of stuff again. So until next time, thanks for watching guys, and bye for now.